guys, if you haven't checked out my second gaming channel, the link is in the description. Hey everyone, it's Kristen and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having an awesome week. Now, as I'm actually recording this, you guys, this is the last pre-recording. Yes, I'm slapping my hands on my legs because I'm so excited. I have been pre-recording all week and last week to make sure that I did have daily uploads going up on my channel all week. So this probably, I'm trying to think, I think this build is going to be going up on Friday. So I might like move things around, but yeah, as I'm recording this, I'm actually like getting ready to start packing to attend this year's Sims camp. So in case you guys don't follow me on Twitter or on Instagram, that has been what's been going on all of this week while you guys have been watching my videos. So right now I'm kind of like lacking on sleep. I have been doing so many voiceovers that I'm like, I have no freaking idea what I'm going to talk about for 16 minutes. So I did actually like cut up this build quite a bit because originally it was like 20 some minutes and I'm like, okay, that is too long. I know that a lot of you guys usually comment that you do enjoy when I like kind of bring down my speed builds because a lot of you guys are really into like 10 and 15-minute videos. So that's what we did, and I also have like nothing else to talk about. My whole entire week, like all of my extra time has gone into pre-recording, and I did want to make sure that I had like builds and stuff, that it wasn't just like challenges and stuff. But I do think that this week, it was Tuesday, that you guys would have seen the collab that Evelyn and I actually did. If you guys have not seen it, I definitely recommend check it out. It was actually done with Facecam. We were chatting on Discord and it was like a real legit collab where we did like the 10-minute build challenge, but we each only had 5 minutes to complete it. So she did like the first 5 minutes, put it to the gallery. I downloaded it and did the last 5 minutes for the 10-minute build challenge. So it was definitely pretty interesting seeing like two like build styles kind of like go together. And we were stressing, and because we were on Discord, we kind of like had the option to distract the other. And it was a struggle. I mean, the whole inside of my home was like, I swear, one color. Because I didn't, like every time that I have tried to do that, I feel like a lot of my stuff doesn't match. So before I started, I'm like, okay, everything is gonna be either white, black, or brown. And then I ended up going with one of those colors. So definitely check that out if you have not seen it already. And if you guys would like to see me do more of those like build challenges with other simmers, definitely let me know because oh my god, I had so much fun with that. So yeah, I'm actually attending this year's Sims camp. So while you guys are watching this, I'm actually like right now, as I'm recording this, I'm like getting ready to start packing up to leave. And when you're watching it, I'm gonna be packing up, getting ready to fly back home. So I'm actually like really full of energy, you guys, because I'm so excited. I have gone to, the only other places that I have been is Cuba, San Francisco, Hollywood, and this is gonna be the first time that I have been like overseas. So I don't even really know what to expect. I'm not really scared of there like being issues or anything. It's just I've never been there before. And luckily my flight, it's only like between, I think it's like between 6 and 7 hours. I think the flight there is 6.5 and then the flight back is like 7. So anything over 5 hours is dreadful to me. I get so antsy when I'm on an airplane. I'm like always determined to get an aisle seat. Like I never want to be closed in because I don't get like claustrophobic, but I do get like extremely freaking bored. And I'm like always going to the washroom just so that I can like stretch. That's all I do because I go freaking crazy. But yeah, so I'm really excited for that. And as of right now, I don't even know how I'm going to be getting to the airport because it's always a struggle because I am, like I say, I'm like in the middle of nowhere. So in order to get to the airport, I actually have to travel like 3 hours before like I even actually start, you know, my real legit travel. So, oh, here comes Luna. She thinks I'm having a conversation with her. So yeah, there's that, but I'm definitely really excited. I have been saving. I did know that I was going to be going to Sims camp for like a little while, so I've kind of been like saving a little bit of spending money. So I did go in and like converted that all into pounds, and that is like the strangest money ever. I actually used to work at a bank, and I remember like counting it out. I mean, everybody makes fun of Canadian money looking like Monopoly money, but pounds is so strange because each of the bills are like different sizes, and I'm like terrified that I'm gonna end up losing it or something like that. So we're actually gonna be staying, there's gonna be a bunch of us that are staying a little bit longer. So originally I was supposed to come home on like Thursday, but we're actually getting an Airbnb, which I've never done before. Like this whole trip is like full of things I've never done before. And I'm kind of nervous, like my nerves are definitely on like high right now. So we're gonna be doing that. So I'm gonna be there until Saturday. So tonight I'm probably gonna be going through like Google and seeing where we're staying and like different things that we should check out. And I know Evelyn mentioned Oxford Street, so, and we're like, we gotta go makeup shopping. We're always like private messaging about makeup. I know this is like a random topic on a Sims speed build, but yeah, we're probably gonna do that, and I'm just so excited. I feel like I kind of need this trip and I probably wouldn't have been able to afford it otherwise. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this, and I'm actually really excited to see a lot of like my friends that I only get to see when we have these events. And I always say, like, every time I'm invited, even if this is the last trip, like I can honestly say that I've been so appreciative that I've been able to be giving the opportunity, because I know they do like switch it up. And I mean, my space is never guaranteed any at all. And I am such a small channel that I'm just like, oh my god, I'm like so thankful. And I really hope that if you guys are Simmers, that you yourselves will eventually get the chance to attend as well, because it's definitely an experience of a lifetime. And yeah, I have like butterflies just talking about it, and I hope that nobody takes this the wrong way, because this is definitely not me doing like a brag voiceover. You guys know me very well. This is just me being very excited, and I feel like my channel and my community here, you guys kind of like will appreciate me kind of talking about it with you, because if I talk about this stuff with like my real life friends and family, they don't really get the excitement of The Sims, if that makes sense. But yeah, so I guess that's all I'll really talk about, because for those of you that have like zero interest in that, I don't really want to like annoy you or bore you. But I do have like a bunch of stuff already planned for when I get home. So we finally did wrap up $7 challenge this year, or this week. So I'm not too sure if I want to do like another version of that, if I want to do like vampires or something different, or if I just want to do like another challenge, because I have talked about when Get Famous comes out. I think it's like November 16th that it comes out, so we do only have like three or 4 weeks to kind of hold off until that comes out, and I definitely already have plans for that, and I'm so excited. And they did mention on Twitter that the Get Famous career, like the fame doesn't only come with if you become like an actor. Like I don't think it's gonna give you any new like career options. I think that they said, I'm trying to word it kind of properly because I don't have the tweet, but I kind of want to give you guys the right information. But I think it was Sim Guru Kate. Oh my gosh, I got the hiccups. What the heck? Every time. I think it's because I drank so much water while I'm like doing the voiceover. But yeah, she did mention that you can actually get famous by the different things that we already have in game. So I think that you can also be like a famous author. You can be a famous painter. I don't know if you can be a famous gardener. I mean, I guess if you wanted to become Martha Stewart, there's that. But I'm really freaking interested in that. I don't really know like what career path that I'm gonna use for the Let's Play, but I have a lot of plans for it, and I'm so excited. I feel like this is gonna be one of those packs that, same as Seasons, it's just gonna have such an impact on the game. And I'm like, oh my god, I cannot wait to see the new world, because we didn't actually get a new world with the Seasons expansion, and we usually, like, not usually, like we've never got 2 expansions for The Sims 4 in 1 year. So I guess it kind of makes sense that that's why we never got one with Seasons, and I'm gonna assume that it was done like that on purpose. So I'm kind of interested to see if the new world that we are getting, that's like kind of like in the hills, if it's gonna have new apartments. I would love to see them bring in apartments. I mean, I kind of feel like we're not gonna be getting them, but I'm still kind of like holding hope to get it, and to see like how many different lots that we do have that comes with that. So yeah, there's that. There's like so much going on. And by the time you guys are seeing this, I think that next week you guys will be seeing some videos. I think Kate had tweeted out all of the days where you guys are going to be seeing some more stuff. And I think that the Sims team also is going to be doing some streams where they go like a little bit more in depth to this pack. So definitely check them out on Twitter if you guys haven't already. And I highly recommend following them on Twitch because they have been doing a lot more streams. And yeah, so if you guys want to learn a little bit more about The Sims, I do like that when you watch their streams, sometimes they just kind of like throw in a little bit of information that has nothing to do about the topic. Like in the last stream when they were streaming about terrain tools, towards the end, they were just kind of like going through the chat and getting different questions and just kind of like answering them, showing everybody like different tips with like hotkeys and shortcuts for like builds and stuff like that. So that was actually pretty interesting. And oh my gosh, I'm losing my voice. Okay, so getting back into the build, this home actually ended up being a lot bigger than I originally intended on it. At first, I was only gonna make this into a bungalow that had like the fake upstairs that I like to build. I know that some of you guys are like, oh my god, you totally need to make that upstairs, but I'm kind of glad that I did, just because this ended up being a really nice, cute and cozy family home. And I think it's adorable. It definitely has my typical open concept style with like the kitchen over to the side, the living room. And because the upstairs was such like a weird and strange layout, that kind of made this really weird room in behind the stairs. It was only like one square long L-shaped. So I'm like, what the heck am I gonna put in here? And originally I was thinking of putting in like a washer and dryer, the standing one. So if you think that having the like single toilet in that little area is like really freaking weird, you can definitely put in like just one thing. If you wanted to put even like the gardening thing, what is it called, where you can like improve your gardening skill, I can't think. You can have an easel in there, but yeah, it's like tiny and weird. But I didn't really want to block it off, just because I felt like, because this was a family home, I mean, just to have an extra toilet. You could even like put in a shower if you're having problems with like your Sims hygiene or anything like that. And I also did want to use like some different build items that I haven't really used that much. So I do have like a lot of pops of green like over in the kitchen, in the living room with those chairs. They're still my favorite. I think those ones came with cats and dogs that have that like really weird green texture, and then I use the palm trees. So this home is just like a whole bunch of random stuff put together. And then above the kitchen is the really long and weird shaped kids bedroom. So you guys did already see me furnish that, but it has 2 single beds in there, and it's kind of strange, but I actually kind of like it, because I do feel like if you had like 2 children or 2 teenagers, and it kind of just gives them their own little space. So if you wanted to like repaint it, wallpaper it, change the colors up, you could definitely do like an opposites bedroom up there. So if you had like a boy and a girl, if you had 2 boys with different personalities or 2 girls with different personalities, you can definitely play around with that. And there even was enough space to put in a closet. So originally I was gonna put in the dresser, and I'm just like, we're just gonna put in a closet, because I did picture it to be like a teenage girl's room, and it turned out super freaking cute. I think that bedroom, even though it is so strange, it's like probably one of my favorites of like those kid rooms because I did put in like a bunch of fairy lights. I feel like every teenager needs fairy lights. You guys might be like, no. Fairy lights are horrible, but I think they are so freaking cute. And I wanted to do something a little bit different to the outside. You guys know I love putting in pools and gardens and everything like that. So instead of putting in the typical garden for like your plants and stuff, I ended up just putting this like little seating area with a gazebo, and put in like a bunch of details with these little, I don't even know what they're called, They're just like those little details that you can put like under the roofing and stuff like that. And then I did put in like a little bit of outside garden and landscaping. And then you guys are gonna see that I actually did put in a pool, but this one is a little bit different. Oh yeah, and this is another thing that I've kind of been getting into, is just playing around with the plants that we have in game. And we don't really have hanging plants. We do have the one that hooks on the side of the home. And we have the ones that are like wall plants, but we don't really have hanging basket plants. So I kind of made my own that went on the beams, and it just kind of was like a fluke accidental thing. And I feel like the ones that have like the rounded bottom work the best. If you put the ones that have like the flat bottom, they do look a little bit weird. But yeah, it kind of all came together. I do wish that there were like a few different colors though, because I think like pink would have looked really cute. And I did try to just do like a really funky shape with the pool, so hopefully you guys do enjoy that. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's all over the place chit-chatty voiceover. And if you guys do want to download this build, I will be adding it into the gallery once I do get home. So make sure that you guys give this video a very big thumbs up. It always lets me know that you guys did enjoy. And hopefully I'm gonna see you all in my next video. Bye guys!